And what's the motherfucking deal, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? We're here for another opening day weekend with baseball. White Sox and Tigers. The White Sox are supposed to be one of the best teams in the American League. Far as they're not the best team in the American League. They're the best. I'm just gonna say they're the best team in their division. They're gonna be the best. They're the best team in their division, by far. Those Chicago White Sox, they are the best team in their division. They're not the best team in the American League. They will make the playoffs because the division is so weak. And I think last year coming along, the Detroit Tigers, showed a little bit of signs. I think they showed a little bit of a few signs. And hey, I like what the Detroit Tigers are doing right now. And we're going to see, man. We're just going to see what the Detroit Tigers is all about after today, man. And so here we go. Got AJ Pollock for the White Sox. Luis Robert. Jose Abreu. We got Osmani Grandal, Eloy Almedes, Luriano Garcia, Josh Harrison, Andrew Vaughn, and Jake. I forgot. I don't even know the other dude's name. My bad, y'all. And Eduardo Rodriguez, 13-8 last year for the White Sox, for the Tigers.
As you can see, this four-seamer tops out 93, 94 miles an hour. The changeup, which is outstanding, is 85. His cutter, which he leans on, that's 88. The sinker, that's his two-seamer, along with the slider, rounds out his arsenal. But he gets everything over the plate. And they got him to be the anchor, the veteran presence on a young staff. Jose Abreu is like what he's seen of him. Eloy Jimenez hadn't seen a whole lot. So because he was with the Red Sox, our Sox haven't seen them all that much. They're going to get a big dose of them this year. And the defense for the Tigers, which is going to be much improved. Meadows in left, Badu in center.
You got Austin Meadows. You got Robbie Grossman out there in right field. You got Jonathan Scope at second base, at shortstop, at second base.
Guess what time it is, Uncle Steve? It's ready for the first pitch. First pitch of the 2022 season. We are so grateful.
Eduardo Rodriguez coming to the plate. That is strike number one on Rodriguez. So AJ Pollock.
And today's umpiring group presented by FTX, the official crypto exchange of MLB. Marvin Hudson behind the plate. Adrian Johnson at first, John Tom Payne at center, and Ryan Blackney.
And that is a foul ball by AJ Pollock.
So it's AJ Pollock. If you haven't heard, if you were on vacation for the last week and a half, the White Sox traded Craig Kimbrell for AJ Pollock. One home runs last year, one of his best power hitting seasons, and came in a Dodger uniform.
So 0-2 to AJ Pollock. He just came over from the Dodgers. That is ball number one for Eduardo Rodriguez to AJ Pollock, who came over from the Dodgers, LA Dodgers. He's a pretty good hitter, power threat, can knock the ball up out of the ballpark. The Detroit Tigers may be a competitive team. They came on last year. Very good. And that is ball number two. That is a close strike right there. That could have been a strike easily right there.
Side of the pitching rubber, and the reason is because he throws so many cutters into the right-handers. That one just off the plate, good call by Marvin Hudson, and the at-bat stays alive. In the outfield, they're playing Pollock straight away.
And that is ball number three to Pollock.
Brownsburg native Tucker Barnhart just shifted a little bit. I think they're going to be pretty happy with Barnhart behind the plate.
And we got a strikeout by Rodriguez. Good job. Thank you, baby. You said anyone but else besides the Dodgers win the West. I got the Dodgers winning the West. What? Let's go Tigers. Well, appreciate that, Eli. Appreciate that, Elijah Roberts. And that goes a strikeout on Pollard right there.
He was so much better at the end of last year. The strikeout rate plummeted.
That's a ground ball by Luis Robert, and Jalen Camp Delario throws him out for out number 2 for the Tigers. All right, so here we go. My bad, y'all. I had to turn it up. I don't like looking at it on phone like that, but I'm looking at it on TV to Jose Abreu, and it is 1-1 to Abreu.
Rodriguez, the first Tigers pitcher to make his debut on opening day since Kenny Rogers back in 2006.
Here comes Eduardo Rodriguez. That is ball number 2. 2-1 count to Jose Abreu. The White Sox will win their division, but I think the Tigers can make it more competitive. They got a World Series championship type coach who coached in my Astros to the World Series, and AJ Hint in 2017, and that is a 3-1 count to Jose Abreu for Eduardo Rodriguez. What's good, Jaden? What's good, Jaden Hopkins? You said Matthew Lick. You said I think there's every like LA team, they get so buff up there and then choke. The Dodgers choke. They will choke somewhere near. They choke somewhere near the second round or the first round in that type of area. And we got a 3-2 count, and that is a walk to Jose Abreu. That is a walk to Jose Abreu right there. Good job. Good patience by Jose Abreu.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
So Yasmani Grandal, who's a switch hitter, the catcher, last year 240, 23 home runs, 62 RBIs, with an OPS of 939 for Yasmani Grandal. And Eduardo Rodriguez throws strike number 1 for Eduardo Rodriguez.
15 pitches so far. You want to get out 15 or less if you can.
Here comes Eduardo Rodriguez with a man on, and that is ball number 1 outside. He said it's Buster Posey, the greatest catcher of all time. I say yes. I'll say he's up there, man. Buster Posey is good. How many World Series Buster Posey got? By like 3 with the Giants or 2? So we got a 1-1 count for Eduardo Rodriguez. That is ball number 2 to Yasmani Grandal. So he's down in the count. He walked Jose Abreu, and now he's down on a dangerous batter in Yasmani Grandal, the ex-LA Dodgers. Yep. He's one of the greatest catchers of all time. And Yasmani Grandal grounds it down smashes this to the left field line. That is a foul ball. So it's a 2-2 count for Esmani Grandal.
2-1 with an ERA of just 3.
Don't y'all forget my Astros. I got the Astros tonight. Got the Astros tonight as well. Game 2 of the Angels Astros series. And that is a ball number 3. That is close. And I will be moderating the CEO of the network, Key in the Building stream against the Phillies. Coming up after this one, pretty much at 2:15. And here we go. Eduardo Rodriguez. That is ball number 3 right there. So he has walked. How the Yankees doing right now? But 3-0 Boston. 3-0 Boston already. Hold on, let me go see what my boy Beantown say. I know my boy Bobby. My boy Bobby. I know he going crazy. I know he going crazy already. They got. I told it's gonna be. It may be 5-3. I know he going crazy.
He caught it with the glove going way out of the strike zone. Sometimes that's an easy call for the home plate umpire.
Yeah, here we go. We got 2 men on base, 2 walks. And he goes Eloy Jimenez. Eloy Jimenez.
Just 55 games for Jimenez a year ago with the White Sox because of injuries.
Eloy Jimenez. And that is strike number 1. 2 men on. Abreu was at second. And you got Grandal at first base on back-to-back walks. Tony La Russa, 35 seasons as a general manager. Not a general manager, but as a manager for the White Sox. And we got ball number 1.
Still fighting a little bit of the command, like you said, getting him his change up there. Hasn't quite got the feel for it yet.
He does have a cutter. Yeah, he does have a cutter. That's didn't work through that too much last series. Looks like he's working kind of fastball changeup so far. To give the White Sox credit, they've been patient as this borderline.
What up, Drew? Drew Sports Network. And we got a 2-1 count all of a sudden. What up, Drew Sports Network? Don't you be on Instagram? On my Instagram? Not on my Instagram, but you the one on Instagram, or you somebody different that drops sports content all the time? And here we go. We got a 2-1 count. So Eduardo Rodriguez struggling with command so far. That is ball number 3. So will this be a 3rd straight walk after getting the first 2 men out for Eduardo Rodriguez right now? Will it be the first? So you see the White Sox are grinding out at bats right now. And here we go. We got 3-1 count. Let's see, can he make a pitch or will? And that is a foul ball down the right field line, and that is a foul ball from Eloy Jimenez.
4 to 5 batters. One pitch away though, and in the inning, maybe quality pitch here. Maybe a ball on your infielders and ground ball.
Like I say, I'm doing everybody's team game this year. And we got a 3-2 count. That is a ground ball over the middle, and that is a base hit. And here comes Jose Abreu, and that is 1-0 White Sox. Eloy Jimenez hits a ground ball over the middle, and that is the first RBI for the White Sox this year. And it comes by a 2-out single up the middle on Eloy Jimenez. But like I said, that started with 2 walks in a row. When you got the first 2 men out right there, finds a hole right there over the middle, and that is 1-0 White Sox right there.
So a
couple walks, few with that. 2 men straight. He gets the first 2 men out, and then he walks 2 guys. All of a sudden, 3-2 count. Right ball right over the middle. And that will be the first RBI and the first run of the season for, the Chicago White Sox right here.
Yeah, you start the game all over. You've got 2 outs. Let's try to strand the runners right now. 1 run should not determine the outcome of the game. Here's Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia And that is ball number 1 for Rodriguez right there, Eduardo Rodriguez.
He's doing so because Tim Anderson is suspended for the first 2 games for the White Sox, stemming from an on-field incident a year ago here at Comerica Park.
And that is ball strike number 1 for Garcia.
You know, we saw quite a few innings out of Rodriguez down in Florida in spring training. I didn't see one inning like this where he struggled with his command. So it could be the weather, it could be the opening day jitters. He'll get through it.
2-1
So
for Rodriguez. And now he got, like I said again, he gets the first 2 men out. Then he walks 2 batters instead of making them hit.
And he was really sharp in Lakeland. You know, his pace was quick and 3 strikes. He's ahead of everybody. 2-1.
And 2-2. That's a great pitch on the outside right there. That's a great pitch. That's an awesome pitch on the outside corner right there. 30 pitches in the first inning. That's a lot of pitches to be thrown in the first inning. My goodness, that's a lot of pitches.
Now the 2-2.
Hey, that's a strikeout looking. Good job of getting that batter, straightening the runners at first and second. First and third, here comes the Tigers. We got Robbie Grossman coming up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network. Make sure y'all hit that like, that follow if you're on the Dante Sports Talk Facebook page. If you're on my YouTube channel, hit that like and that sub. If you're on the Spotlight Sports Network Facebook page, get us a follow, hit us a like. And if you're on the Spotlight Sports Network YouTube channel, get us a like and a subscribe. And if you're on the Spotlight Sports Streams YouTube channel, like and a subscribe. And he goes in lineup: Robbie Grossman, Brian Meadows, Javier Baez, Candelario. And we got Lucas Giolito, who went 11-9, 3.53 ERA, 201 strikeouts with a whip of 1.10 and a batting average against 219 right now. Key, what's up? Shout out to Key. That is the CEO of the Spotlight Sports Network, and I am the executive coach, Dante, of the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to Key in the building. She helps me out with a lot of things, man. Big reason, why I'm part of the grind, Dante and the Spotlight Sports Network grind, and my wife over here on the side of me watching.
A year ago.
Said, where's Damien? Where's Damien? His team. Hey, Max can be happy already, Keith. The Yankees down 3-0 already. And here comes the first pitch for Giolito. That is ball number 1 to Robbie Grossman, the ex-Houston Astro. They're down 3-0. Key in the building. Will be doing Phillies and Oakland Athletics opening day. And I will be up there kind of, keeping company and moderating the stream and stuff like that. And we got 1-0 count for Giolito. That is a curveball in the zone. 1-1 to Lucas. That's for Lucas Giolito. Lucas Giolito did good against every team in the National Baseball League, except who? The Houston Astros last year. Yeah, here we go.
Straight up against Robbie here, the infield and the outfield.
And that is 2-1 for Lucas Giolito.
At least Robert shaded a little towards right field and center field.
Those Giolito and the 1-0 count, you get me over break the ball. You see those veteran guys that got Jack's talking about. This is the big league.
And here we go. We got
if he doesn't hear again.
3-1.
2-1.
3-1 to Giolito for Giolito.
Well, Marvin's consistent so far, and I think he's been spot on, actually. The majority of those pitches are just off the plate, and it's one thing to call those pitches later in the game after the pitcher shows he has that kind of command.
And we got Giolito. That is a walk for Lucas Giolito right there. A leadoff man gets on for the Tigers. That is Robbie Grossman. Gets on. I had a good stream last night for my Houston Astros. I had a great stream last night. Man. I had so much support in that stream last night. I love it, man. And Brian Meadows just required on Monday for the Tigers. He's another good at-bat to have in that Detroit Tigers lineup. Underrated at-bat. Had a nice power year for the Rays last year. So Giolito first pitch, and that is ball number 1 right there. That is 5 straight balls right there by Giolito. Hey, yo, Burn, at the end of the day, everybody I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that at the end of the day. What's good? Shout out to my boy Burn. His boy, the Marlins get ready playing the Giants tonight. And Lucas Giolito. And that is a fly out to left field. And Eloy Jimenez is under it. And that will be out number 1. Brian Meadows flies out to left. And here goes Javier Baez, who left. And Javier Baez walked in free agency to come to the Detroit Tigers. And here goes his first at-bat as a Detroit Tiger. And Javier Baez, 265 last year with the Cubs and the Mets. 31 home runs, 87 runs batted in last year for Javier Baez. He does swing and miss a lot, but he got a heck of a lot of pop in that damn bat. And we got Giolito throws ball number 1 to Javier Baez. I am feeling good about the Giants 3 straight times. Hey, you'll be all right, Burn. You'll be good, Burn. Shout out to my boy Let Him Burn, man. It's like one of my best friends, man. And here we go. We got Lucas Giolito. Oh, god damn. A swing and a miss by Javier Baez. He tried to take that mud to Florida. He tried to knock them. Look at that swing. That's a hard swing, too. That's how you know you're trying to, when you get a ball over the plate, you're just trying to hit it out of the park. And golly, he tried to hit that to Florida. That hard swing, he just trying to golf it out to Florida. Lucas Giolito, 1-1 count. Man, that is a fly ball to left, but that was way foul at the upper deck right there. And that is 1-2, and Giolito is up in the count. Like I said, I think the White Sox will win their division. I think they're going to win the division, but I think the Tigers are going to be better in that division, or probably have an opportunity to compete for a wild card. Remember, AJ Hinch knows what he's doing. He's a World Series winning coach with who? These Astros right here. I say, don't care what nobody say. Astros are great. My Astros are a great team, man. Astros are a great team. I say, everybody keep bashing us about cheating in 2017, But don't act like Boston didn't cheat. Don't act like Boston didn't cheat with the watches. Everybody cheated before. That was way in 2017, and the Astros continue to do what they do and win. And here we go. That is strikeout by Lucas Giolito. So that's his first strikeout as a Detroit Tiger. 2 away. And here comes Jammer Candelario.
Participating Arby's location tomorrow. Receive a free small order of curly fries. With 2 out, the man on. There's Jammer Candelario. Hitting the cleanup spot. What do you guys think of that move? Jammer took a little while to get going in spring training. His first hit, though, was an opposite field home run.
And we got Candelario with a man on. And that is a strike number 1. Ball up in the top of the zone. Fastball to Candelario by Lucas Giolito. He said Boston got. He said Boston.
That is anymore. You know, we used to see that about a leadoff man. He kind of defined leadoff role as a guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Astros cheated 4 years ago, but they still got back. They still got back 3 times out of the last 5 years. But Red Sox don't get talked about that much. And my boy Bobby brung it up, who I'm going to be collabing with on his channel. If y'all want to come at 5 o'clock, y'all want to come check that out. Y'all come check it out. That will be probably 4 of my time. Yeah, he said it, that they cheated with the watches and the Patriots. But they started worrying about the Astros. And the Astros continue to win. And we got Candelario flies it out to center field. And Luis Robert is right there. And that is out number 3. And we have a walk. Nobody hits. And it will be back with the White Sox. So shout out to everybody in the chat. But like I say, hey, it is what it is. Astros gonna keep showing why that the American League, goes through them. They're gonna just keep showing, no matter how many times. Damn, okay, it's 3-2 now. 3-2 now.
1-1 from Cole to the Sox catcher Christian Vasquez. Let's go. Come on, man.
This is Josh Harrison.
The whole family event that takes place down here.
Yeah, it's just wonderful. It's a celebration, really, of friendship.
Josh Harrison is at the plate, and that is ball number 1 for Eduardo Rodriguez right there.
Getting out and enjoying baseball.
They said they cheated us versus the AFC.
So,
Hey.
Chris, you're really involved in the Tigers. Everybody knows about that. But
And that is ball number 2. So Eduardo Rodriguez struggling with his command. Framber Valdez, man, shout out to him. That dude looked amazing last night for my Astros. He looked amazing last night. Man, that is strike. Swing and a miss. The top of the zone for Josh Harrison, 2-2.
Great trip, great tournament. And I'm always happy to be down at spring training, try and pick up some more tips.
2-2 count. And that is a foul ball by Josh Harrison.
Down there, we were over watching vibration technology and how they measure. We're not going to see that in the Little League yet, are we?
You know, who knows before how long it'll be before all of that starts, cascading down into the amateur ranks.
And that is a pitch that's hit. Fly ball to right.
Grossman is there.
And Grossman is up under. Out number 1 for the Tigers. And Eduardo Rodriguez. Josh Harrison, who comes over from the Oakland Athletics.
Exciting young players. They have talent. They're certainly on the rise. And then we've got, tremendous veteran leadership. We have proven MLB veteran players. And I think that mix is very exciting. The chemistry, I think a lot's been commented on it throughout spring training, but you could feel it being around the team and in the clubhouse.
And that is Andrew Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn coming up the hit for the White Sox. 235, 15 home runs, 48 runs batted in for Andrew Vaughn. And that is ball number 1 to Andrew Vaughn.
Over $235 million in the offseason, fourth most in all of baseball. Why was now the right time to do that? Well, we think we have the young core.
And that is a foul ball by Andrew Vaughn. So now we got Eduardo Rodriguez up 2-1 in the count. Shout out to everybody. Score update. The Yankees and Red Sox, 3-2 Red Sox. Yankees come back with 2 runs on their own against Nate Eovaldi. And Andrew Vaughn fouls it away again.
When you look at all that young talent, we have the support that's there or evolving, and now is the time to go out and fill in our remaining roster needs. The creation, proven creative. We have a window now of opportunity.
2-2 to Andrew Vaughn.
We really know these names. We've been over those fields that we go right through a lot of different.
So 2-2 count. And that is a good play right there, the shortstop. And that is an out number 1. Number 2, good play from the shortstop right there by Baez. Javier Baez with a terrific play. That is a great, awesome. Look at that play. That ball is grounded deep in the hole. He dives of it with the backhand and throws a strong throw and throws out Andrew Vaughn right there. Any other athlete like Altuve or Jeremy Pena, even Yuli, they beat that throw right there. Or anybody. Aaron Judge, they beat that throw. So here we go. We got a foul ball. Good throw, good play by Baez, Javier Baez.
How exciting do you think that is for baseball? It's very exciting. I think it'll appeal to
And number 30, that is 1-1 right there for Eduardo Rodriguez. And that is ball number 2 right there.
Down the stretch, which is very exciting for a lot of baseball fans. Miguel Cabrera will lead off the next inning. You saw number 500 a year ago.
And there goes a hit, a foul ball down the right field line, and that is foul right there. 2-2 count coming up. 47 pitches already for Eduardo Rodriguez.
We're all in this together. The fans, players. I really feel like our whole community. You see it today. You feel it today. Everybody comes together in this town. The energy, the feeling is very powerful.
And here comes Eduardo Rodriguez, and that is ball number 3 inside right there.
That first big signing for Chris Ilitch, the Tigers, is on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez, he is all around the plate all afternoon, but he is barely missing on some of those pitches. It's 3 and 2 to Jake Burger, who's playing third base, the injured Yohan Moncada today.
And that is a hit down the right field line, and that will be going into the corner. That's a double right there. Has a 2-out double. And we go back to the top of the order.
You run 12 companies today. It's your 90 day out here.
That is like a curveball hung up in the zone, and he slaps it the other way right there. Good job right there by the number 9 hitter. That's the first baseman who's taking Moncada's spot, Yohan Moncada's spot right there. And here we go. Back at the top of the order, and A.J. Pollock struck out the first time. And that is no swing right there, first base umpire said. So it's 0-1 for Eduardo Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez gets down in the counts. He's been getting down in the counts in these at-bats. He has 26 strikes, 24 balls. That's 50 pitches total. That is not good for Eduardo Rodriguez. That is struggling with his command. And that is a swing and a miss by A.J. Pollock.
This ball club that we're looking at today on the field has that, and so he'd be very excited about it. And then the chemistry, it's really not. It's a good group. It's a great group of guys, and so he would love that as well because he's a ball player himself.
And we got strike number 2 right down the middle, pretty much, to A.J. Pollock.
First official game started. Be impressed by that. Excited by it.
Quite a compliment you gave Al Avila when you compared him to Scotty Bowman in helping architect.
And here we go. Let's see, can he get up out of this inning with a man on second, or Eduardo Rodriguez to a dangerous A.J. Pollock. That is a pitch down the right field line. That's a blooping single, and here comes the first baseman, and that is 2-0 White Sox on a 2-2 out single to right by A.J. Pollock. His first hit as a White Sox, and that is two hits in a row. That's another curveball, not over the plate. That's away, and A.J. Pollock slaps it the other way to right field. So Damian ought to be happy right here. And that is 2-0 right there. And here comes Luis Robert, and he fouls it off his foot.
When he does something well, he's quick to let everybody know he's clean and who is responsible for it, as opposed to being out front himself. And I really respect that in him. It really speaks to his humility. It's one of the core values of our organization. It's something that my father felt was very important. Always be humble, carry that sense of humility, and Al certainly does that. That's what you
And Luis Robert lines it down the right field, left field line. It goes all the way into the corner, and A.J. Pollock will come around to score 3-0 White Sox. That is 2 doubles and a single in the inning with 2 outs. So all of this damage basically coming with 2 outs. And here comes the pitching coach, and A.J. Hinch is on the phone. So when you're on the phone, you know what that means. They're calling to the bullpen already. And Luis Robert, that was a pitch that was inside on the hands, and he grounds it to he lines it down to left field line, and A.J. Pollock scores easily from first base. Good speed right there. So every hit pretty much comes with 2 outs. Comes with at least 2 outs. First inning, Eloy Jimenez got a base hit over the middle on 2 outs, with Eduardo Rodriguez getting the first 2-man out. This inning, first 2-man out happens again. The 9th batter, the first baseman, gets a double down the left field line. AJ Pollock scores him with a single to right. And now Luis Robert hits a double to left in the left field corner, scores AJ Pollock from second base. And we got Jose Abreu swings and miss right there at the top of the zone. So all of the runs comes with 2 outs. All of the White Sox runs came with 2 outs. So good 2-out hitting for the White Sox right there. So we got Luis Robert at second with Jose Abreu on base. And that is another swinging and miss right there. That would in the zone for Jose Abreu. He normally don't swing and miss in the zone right like that. So it's 0-2. Let's see, can Eduardo Rodriguez get up out of this inning right here and keep Jose Abreu from scoring Luis Robert. And that is a smash to center field right there. And we got Adu. He puts it out, puts it away. That is out number 3. So it's 2 runs in the inning. Basically a single by AJ Pollard and a double by Luis Robert. We'll be back. And here we go. We got Miguel Cabrera coming up to the plate. 256 last year, 130 games, 15 home runs. And Lucas Giolito with a 3-0 lead. Lucas Giolito with a 3-0 lead. That is strike number 1 to Miguel Cabrera. He's been playing for a long time. Won a World Series with the Marlins, Florida Marlins. That's the young Miguel Cabrera. And that is strike number 2 for Lucas Giolito.
Early in
And that is ball number 1 right there to Miguel Cabrera for Giolito.
Cabrera's hitting 5th in this Tigers batting order today. It's the first time that's happened since 2008. His first year with Tigers. Playing straight up, here's the 1-2.
And 2-2 for Cabrera.
In that game, those years, I don't know. You don't. Didn't mean to stump you. I feel great. What was the question? Who hit in front of him in 2008 when he was first-year Tiger? He batted 5th in the lineup. Victor Martinez won the weekends. Yeah, Victor. I'd say usually hit 3rd, right? Gives the 2-2.
That is 3-2 to Cabrera. Now from an 0-2 count to 3-2 all of a sudden.
Cabrera ended 2021 strong. Hoping it carries over to the early part of 2022.
There we go, Giolito. And that is a strikeout. What a nasty pitch by Lucas Giolito. The strikeout Miguel Cabrera. Change up. Right there in the zone, right there. Circle change up. That's a great pitch by Lucas Giolito.
It's an impressive statistic. Lucas Giolito on that.
Here comes Jonathan Scope coming up. 278 last year. 156 games. 22 home runs. 84 runs batted in. And we got ball number 1 from Lucas Giolito.
Giolito, the opening day starter for Chicago for a 3rd straight season. First Chicago pitcher to do that since Mark Burley.
And that is strike number 1 on Jonathan Scope, swinging a miss. Here we go. 1-1 count. Lucas Giolito to Jonathan Scope. And swinging a miss at the top of the zone. Right there. 1-2 to Jonathan Scope, the ex-Baltimore Oriole. Here we go. 1-2 count. And that is a gapper to left center. And here comes Jonathan Scope. Goes to second with 1 out. A 1-out double by Jonathan Scope right there to left center field. And Tigers have their first hit of the season. That comes on a hanging breaking ball that lands right over the middle for Jonathan Scope. That was a terrible play right there by Eloy Jimenez. He could have got that right there. So the first double of the year. So let's see, can the Tigers capitalize? Akil Badu right there. And that is strike number 1 right there for Akil Madu.
Those are the swings you try to avoid. Kind of get caught between. You're committed.
259 last year, 13 home runs. 13 home runs, 55 runs batted in, 4 home runs in the spring. And that is strike number 1, pitch down almost below the belt right there. So it is 1-1 to Akil Badu with Jonathan Scope on second base. And we got time called by Asmani Grandal.
They put sleeves on, it's like dragging a flight through the air, which is really really slows you on now. So
Michael Stewart said, go Tigers, my guy. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. And we got a 2-1 count to Akil Badu right there on Lucas Giolito. So on deck, we got Spencer.
I always found that these kind of games, anything colder than 50 degrees.
Michael Stewart say, go Tigers. Big rooting for them Tigers. Okay. And we got, a strike number 2 right there. He thought about it. But Badu thought about swinging at it. Probably should have. But it's a 2-2 count. And Lucas Giolito is going to be looking for a strikeout here. Or Akil Badu is going to be looking for something he can handle to bring home Jonathan Scope from second.
Now the 2-2.
2-2 count, and that is a swing and a miss. Yep, that is a swing and a miss. And Akil Badu goes down on strikes. Lucas Giolito.
So commercial break here, guys.
So here comes Spencer. Spencer Torgelson at the plate.
That'd be all right too. It's been a long time coming for us.
And he swings and missing at that. Spencer Torgelson.
Yeah, this is an indication of how quick this kid's bat can be. He's got a power swing. Strong hands, reminds me of my partner up here.
Last year in the minors, 267, 30 home runs, 91 RBIs. Pretty decent, pretty good. And that is ball number 1 on the inside of Spencer Torgelson.
And he uses the whole field. That's a plus for a guy like him. He's not strictly a power guy, even though we saw that in college where he broke Barry Bonds' home run record.
And here we go.
The whole field. He's not afraid to go to the right side.
And the 1-1, he pops it up. And that is to Jose Abreu. And that is out number 3. And now we will go to the 3rd inning. So you got a 1 hit. Nobody scores. And we go to the 3rd inning as Monty Grandal leading off. And here we go. We got Eduardo Rodriguez over here. Strike number one to Asmani Grandal, who walked in the first inning. And Eduardo Rodriguez and Asmani Grandal with a fly ball in the foul territory, and that will drop in. And here comes an 0-2 count for Asmani Grandal, and that is too high for Eduardo Rodriguez.
But to Trent's point, they're going to miss Andrew Chafin. They're going to miss Kyle Funkhauser.
And that is, a 2-2 count. That is close right there.
You're gonna have to have somebody with a little length, or is he gonna go one here, one there, and one there?
Yeah, you got 10 games starting.
So 2-2 count for Eduardo Rodriguez. That is ball number 3. Yeah, he's struggling, man. He's struggling big time with his command.
He's got a lot of games playing in a row and a bullpen that's missing a couple of the key ingredients, along with Bruce Drew Hutchison, Ronnie Garcia.
And that is a pop-up right there to right field. And Robbie Grossman takes it away. That is out number 1 for Eduardo Rodriguez. Good job by Robbie Grossman. And we go. We got, this is Eloy Jimenez, who singled over the middle for the first time for the White Sox. The drive home their first RBI of the game. And that is ball on the outside. That is 0-2 for Eloy Jimenez.
What he will do over the course of the summer. But it happens. It's part of baseball. You know, even though he's a
and that is a swing to right field, and that is just out of play, out of Robbie Grossman's play. And here comes Eloy Jimenez.
2-2.
And he launches it to right field. It is driving. And that is a good catch by Robbie Grossman right there. He holds it in. It's 2 down by Robbie Grossman.
I believe that was our first jingle interrupted by a pitch. Yes, there was premature exhilaration, actually. We're here for you, baseball fans. That's all I can say. 2 down for Leody Garcia. Well,
Here comes Leody Garcia.
I know it's kind of gone up, and now the mist has started. Not the fate of the mist.
And that is strike number 1 to Leody Garcia.
Very little person. There's the wow. How about them umbrellas?
he needs us out here.
And here we go. We got a check swing, and that is no swing by Leody Garcia.
Rodriguez with a couple of strikeouts so far.
Damn. One of them is on Lurie Garcia right here. And it comes. And that is a big hook right there. Lurie Garcia swings and misses at it right there.
See the spin on the ball, it's down, he threw it back pitches.
And here we go. And that is a ground ball to short. And that is Javi Baez. Throws out Lurie Garcia. And that is a 1-2-3 third inning. And here comes the Detroit Tigers coming up. And that is the first 1-2-3 inning by Eduardo Rodriguez. Commercial break. We'll be back. And here's the leadoff batter coming up to the plate. That is Robbie. Is this Robbie Grossman? Tucker Barnhart to lead off the third. 7 home runs last year. And it's raining out there.
Second round pick to Cincinnati for a 2-time Gold Glove catcher in Tucker Barnhart.
And here we go. We got Tucker Barnhart at the plate. And he swings it and it hits to right field to left field. That is a foul ball on Tucker Barnhart. So the rain is coming down to Detroit in Comerica Park right now.
Rain coming down a little bit harder now. Here at the bottom of the third, the 1-1 to Barnhart.
And that is strike number 1 to Barnhart. Strike number 2 to Tucker Barnhart.
The hitter's guessing, does it really have a pattern? Maybe no. Moves it up and down. Maybe you got the change up on one way, the slide to the other.
The one consistent thing he's been doing all day so far is the fastball's been at the top of the zone.
And that is 2-2 to Tucker Barnhart for Lucas Giolito.
Stayed up. And he can't throw the upper 90s. Things are going good.
He can reach that.
Yep. Maybe not so much early in the season here in the cold.
And here comes Giolito with a 2-2 count. That is strike number 3. Caught looking.
Starts the third.
Start the third on Tucker Barnhart right there. And we head to the top of the inning. That is out number 1.
Very close with his family. He wanted to be part of that ceremony, be out on the field when Artie's family was announced and given his baseball cap and given first base from last year. And he was emotional. I was talking to him before the game today in the Chicago clubhouse. He and Kyle Crick.
Here we go. We got Robbie Grossman at the plate. And swing and miss by Robbie Grossman. And here we go. We got and that is strike number 2 to Grossman, Robbie Grossman. So it's 0-2 count. And so 0-2 count for Giolito. And that is a strikeout on Robbie Grossman, 2 straight. Barnhart and Robbie Grossman both strikes out. Oh, he swung at that way too goddamn late. And here comes Austin Meadows at the plate. And that is ball number 1 on the outside to Austin Meadows.
Pittsburgh's first round pick, number 9 overall in 2013. When he was elevated to the majors and got that call, he got the call from Comerica.
And we got Lucas Giolito. That is strike number 1. So we got a 1-1 count to Giolito. Two and one.
That's quite different. It's not like shadows are on the field. There's a few out there in right field with the light tower.
And 3-2 to Austin Meadows, the ex Tampa Bay Devil Ray.
That's early season baseball. We see that Midwest quite often. Got to play through it. We have a little bit of fall, a little bit of summer, a little bit of spring already in one day. Here's the 3-1.
And that is ball number 4. And we got Austin Meadows walking the second.
Welcome back. Weekend's flash sale presented by Chevy starts right now. Score half-off tickets for select April and May weekend games. Don't miss the Rockies, the Orioles, and a whole lot more. Confidence Sunday at midnight. Go to Tigers.com/weekend right now. Rockies signing Chris Bryant in the offseason.
And here comes Javier Baez with a chance to put the Tigers on the board with one big swing, and he swings right there. That is a foul ball.
Big fly did right back in. Yeah, there you go. Getting it all the way.
Had 31 of those a year ago.
So here we go. We got an 0-1 count on Javier Baez. And that is a jam shot swing. That is 0-2. Let's go, White Sox. Oh, don't walk. Don't come, yo. Damien, get out. Get out. Damien, get out. Get out. Get out.
Too much to party, you gotta be able to, no, you gotta be able to watch, submit yourself.
Hey, he's got a story to tell forever. Forget it that way.
And Lucas Giolito with an 0-2 count. That is ball number 1. So Lucas Giolito looks strong. All of the White Sox runs come off 2 out hitting. I'm just joking, Damien. Damien, you know I always joke. I just joke.
Stay patient. Stay on some high heater if you can. Get the hanger.
That's the one that you want to make sure.
Said White Sox playing better than the Bulls. God damn. And we got a ground ball to the right side. That is a foul ball by Javier Baez. So it's still a 2-1 count. So Lucas Giolito try to finish off Javier Baez with Austin Meadows on first base.
A great defensive play at shortstop. Probably got excited for that. Got a 1-2.
And 2-2 count by great good block right there too by Grandal right there, and it's a 2-2 count.
Well, you gotta really make sure you see strikes on fire, the guy can hit the ball out of the park, you don't wanna make outs in front of you.
Baez signed that 6-year, $140 million deal on December 1st.
And here we go. So 2-2 count for Giolito.
Waits on the 2-2. Here it is.
And that is a strikeout to end the inning. 2 strikeouts by Javier Baez in his Tigers debut. 2 strikeouts right there. We go to the 4th inning. Commercial break. And there goes the first pitch out to at the center field, and that is out number 1. Josh Harrison flies out to center. And that is 0-1 to 8. The hell? And Andrew Vaughn took a strike.
He's going to come back to the 84 Tigers or the 68 Tigers. We're running, let me give you an example. We're right now in foot with him. We're out by the park, by the water. He's walking by.
And that is a ground ball. That is a foul ball by Andrew Vaughn. He said who the Bulls beat. The Bulls can't beat nobody good. The Chicago Bulls can't beat nobody good.
What happened to you?
That's all that just and now we're back. That's how easy it happens.
What happened to you that you got so? What was the button that got pushed when you were a little kid that you loved baseball so much?
You know, it was really playing baseball at Clark Park. You know, Morris Blackwell was the coach there. He was, just ragtag kids. Whoever showed up got to play.
That's not good on either end, though, Damien.
He was funny for picking the teams out. He was just brilliant at it. He still is.
And we beat and that is Andrew Vaughn. Hold on, what the hell? He just got put out.
Last night I was at my
That dude just got put out.
and there's someone in there who says, "Hey Jack, I got
Let me
something."
see. Hold on. And he fouls it.
Very cool.
Dude, just hold on. Let me go back. My bad, y'all. That dude, Andrew Vaughn, just got put out.
It was, yeah, and then look at Kurt, man. Look at this handsome young man.
And we got a 1-2 count.
That was Harry Gibson.
And here we go. We got a pop up to right. And that will fall over the head. Right there.
Just look at the hairstyles now. Okay, right
There's that. Blackjack. Now, yeah, where's Kurt? There we go.
Dude, that's something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the stats here. Yeah, you came in 79. You didn't go up to 79. For some reason, I thought it was
I got a couple pounds at the end. The first year was 80.
And Andrew Vaughn at the plate right here.
77, but I didn't do anything positive until 79.
And he hits it to center field. And that is Badu makes a play. And that is out number 2 for Badu. Hey, Damien, do you still got DeMar DeRozan on the court? Answer yes or no. Do you still have DeMar DeRozan on the court? Do you still have Buka on the court? Did you have Alex Caruso on the court? Did you have Zach LaVine on the court? And we got a pop up out of play right there. This guy had a double. Did you have him on the court, Damien? And we got a pop up right here to center field and shallow center. And that's a good play by Badu. And the Tigers are going to get up out of this inning. That's what I'm saying. They still have DeRozan. They still have LaVine. They still have your top scorers. So it's no excuses. Stop making excuses, Damien. Be a realistic Bulls fan, bro. Stop making excuses. You still have your top guys out there, bro. But Damian, I'm not making no excuses for Miami. Like I say again, I'm talking about the Bulls. You're making excuses because you said y'all been unhealthy. You got DeMar DeRozan out there. You got Zach LaVine. You got Buka out there. That's your top scorers. That's all that should matter. Even if you didn't have Caruso, you still got your top guys out there. Now Burn is making this Burn that between you and Burn. Right there. Now I'm talking about the Bulls side. You still got, as long as you got your top guys out there, that should be enough to beat anybody. Y'all can't beat no good teams. Nobody good. Y'all can't even beat anybody that good. Y'all can't beat anybody good. As long as they good, you can't. As long as they're a contender, y'all can't beat them. Even when Chris Paul got hurt, I still didn't make no excuses for the Rockets. Because we still had James Harden. Even though that was probably the turning point of the series, but we missed 27 straight shots. So I can't make no excuses for how many opportunities we had to win the game, to beat Golden State. But you're making excuses because you say you're unhealthy, which is missing Lonzo Ball is a big part of the team, and Alex Caruso. But you got Alex Caruso back, and you've been had Lonzo Ball, and you've been had DeMar DeRozan. You've been had DeMar DeRozan and Buka, and DeMar DeRozan carried y'all for the first half of the year, basically. So how you can't make no excuses. You still got your top guys out there. As long as you got them out there, the Bulls should be good enough to win. As long as you got your top guys out there, your top 3 scorers out there, that should be good enough to win. I don't know how you can make excuses. And we got a wall. Oh, that was a strike. That looked like a ball right there. And that's Jammer Candelario right there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got him who's been carrying. And you had Zach LaVine. And you had Buka basically the whole year. And that goes a pitch that's crushed right there. And that is caught right there. That's Luis Robert on the catch right there to right center right there. Good smash though by Candelario. That is 1 out. Yeah, that should be no excuse. Every team will have. That's what I'm saying. Every team will have players out, bro. Everybody gets hurt. Luckily, you have DeMar DeRozan. It ain't like all your players were out. It ain't like he was out. You had DeMar the whole year. You had Buka a whole year. When you had Zach LaVine, you still had DeMar and Buka. You still had them 2 guys. And we got a strike number 1 to Miguel Cabrera. Who can't carry a team the whole season? Who can't carry a team the whole season? And we got a ground ball to third base, and it's out number 2 from Miguel Cabrera. Who you saying can't carry a whole team? Who you saying, Damien? Who can't carry a team for a whole year? Who you talking about? Plus, y'all don't have a big man. That's y'all problem. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't have a big man. But Buka still can put up points. He still can shoot and score. He still can put up points. But who you saying he can't carry a whole team? You said all 3 of them can't carry a whole team? Oh, and that's sad, Damien. Damien, you know what you just did? You just made a point for me, Damien. You know what you just did? You just made a good point for me, Damien. Burn it, cool. Damien just made a good point for me. Damien just made a good point for me. He said, look at the key word Damien said it. We got a pitch that has hit the center field, Luis Robert. That is a 1-2-3 quick inning for Lucas Giolito. We go to the 5th inning. That's a 1-2-3 quick bottom of the 4th. And we go into the 5th. The White Sox coming back up the bat 3-0 for the White Sox. Commercial break. It goes to the 5th inning, 3-0 White Sox. Matter of fact, y'all know what Damian just made a point. Look at that comment, and he said all three cannot carry the Bulls, cannot carry this team. Basically said all three of them cannot carry all that weight and stress on the shoulder. Look at that comment right there. Look at this. I'm going to put it up. He said all three of those. That means Zach LaVine, Vuka, and DeMar DeRozan. But did James Harden carry the Houston Rockets franchise? Did James Harden carry the Rockets franchise? That's Damian. Look, hey, Key, go look what Damian said, which made my point against James Harden, even though he's struggling right now. But did James Harden carry the Rockets franchise for a decade? That player, that one player right there, Damian just made a point for me. You said DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine cannot carry their franchises a whole season, but James Harden did it for 10 years with the Rockets, for a decade. And Joel Embiid carrying their franchise. You just said that. Joel Embiid carrying the Sixers franchise. If it wasn't for Joel Embiid, Sixers wouldn't be that good. But you just said, Damian, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine and Vuka can't carry that franchise, which is, I do agree with you on that one. But James Harden can carry the Rockets franchise. That's all you can say, that James Harden can't carry in the playoffs. DeMar DeRozan can't do it either. He can't do it either. But did James Harden carry the Rockets to a Western Conference Finals his second year with the Rockets? Did he do that? Yes, he did. Did he help carry us to the Western Conference Finals against Golden State? Yes, he did. Did he help carry the Thunder to the NBA Finals his third year? Yes, he did. He has done way more than DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine put together. Yes, he did. So to say he hasn't done nothing, you can bash his playoff appearance, Damian, but DeMar DeRozan has failed in the same aspect. In the same aspect. Not even getting close to what James Harden has gotten to. So you can bash him all you want. Yeah, you can bash him about his struggling, but I'm going to shit on DeMar DeRozan. No, he didn't. He didn't carry a Toronto franchise. Don't you forget he had Kyle Lowry. Yeah, he did have Kyle Lowry there too. You ain't forgot about that. He had Kyle Lowry there too. He had Kyle Lowry there to help him out. He had Kyle Lowry. No, he didn't. He had Kyle Lowry. No, he didn't. Harden. Who didn't Harden have besides Chris Paul? Who did Harden have? I can name you who Harden had. And we got AJ Pollock shoots it to the gap, and that will be off of the wall, and AJ Pollock will have a leadoff double. Now DeMar DeRozan haven't won no damn chip, Key. Hell no. He hasn't gotten close. He hasn't gotten close. He didn't get close to winning the championship. He got embarrassed by LeBron James every single year. He got embarrassed by LeBron James every single year. He got embarrassed. Got embarrassed and beat on every year. He got embarrassed by one guy. He got embarrassed by one guy. Soon as they traded him for Kawhi Leonard, they win a championship. That should tell you something, Damian, about DeMar DeRozan. Open up your eyes, Damian. And we got Luis Robert at the plate, who had a double. Hey, Harden is not. I'm just speaking on the Rockets' behalf. And we got a ground ball over the middle, and Luis Robert is going to be safe. That is an infield single. So we got 2 men on, nobody out. Luis Robert and AJ Pollock is on. Said DeMar DeRozan isn't good in the playoffs. Man, like I say, but Damian don't know all of that. He just a Harden hater. He just want to bash Harden. Even though Harden does struggles in the playoffs, but at least he got DeMar DeRozan hasn't even come close to James Harden. He's not even on Harden. He's not even on Harden's level. He can't even shine Harden's shoes. He can't even. Sorry, and DeMar like DeMar DeRozan. Don't get me wrong, but when Damian say Harden has not done nothing, just know, if you know basketball, you know Harden has done way more than DeMar DeRozan ever done in the league. And we got ball number 1 to Abreu. With 2 men on, nobody out. AJ Pollock with a double. And you got Luis Robert reaches on an infield single. So we got Jose Abreu, a ground ball double play candidate. And everybody has playoff failures. Everybody has playoff failures. Name a great player name some of the greatest players. If anybody can name me some of the greatest players that has playoff failures, name them. Because I know Charles Barkley got playoff failures. And he's in the Hall of Fame. Russell Westbrook in the Hall of Fame. Matter of fact, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Which is Russell Westbrook only in the top 25. Only in the top 20. He's in the top 75. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. You said, what has he done? Win 1 championship? Who are you talking about? Just because Harden hasn't won a championship, he's not a great player? Just because Harden hasn't won a championship? So you literally think championships define how great of a player you are? You really think that? And you got players in the NBA that's legends that haven't won a championship. So you really think that, Damian? And Charles Barkley, great as he is, he has not won a championship. Great as Patrick Ewing is, he has not won a championship. Great as Reggie Miller was, he has not won a championship. As great as Kevin Garnett was, he's won 1 championship. As great as Dirk Nowitzki was, he has won 1 championship. Only 1 championship. Should have had more. Great as Iverson won, he has not won a championship. Great as Steve Nash was, he has not won a championship. They're Hall of Famers. So what you're thinking different than everybody else thinking. You're taking away a player of greatness because of playoff failures. And when you have legends that's in the Hall of Fame that has plenty of playoff failures. And we got a ground ball, and that is safe at second, and that is out at first. And it's second and third, 1 out only for the White Sox. I think Luis Robert was running on that pitch right there. I think it was a double steal right there. So that took away a double play ball. So another opportunity to score for the White Sox. That's what I'm saying, cool. It's not you got like supposed to be easy to win a championship. It's not easy to win a championship in the league. It's hard. It's tough. And the only superstar that I can say that Harden played with, besides Joel Embiid right now, and Kevin Durant and Kyrie in Houston, the only superstar pretty much was Chris Paul that Harden played with. Dwight Howard, he wasn't no superstar. Not anymore. Dwight Howard wasn't no superstar anymore, even though he was effective. But Dwight Howard was nowhere near the Orlando Magic Dwight Howard. He was no stud. He was not the stud Dwight Howard that he once was in Houston. And matter of fact, Dwight Howard was injured throughout the whole season that year that we went to the Western Conference Finals, and James Harden carried the Rock into the playoffs. And Asmani Grandal grounds it to foul ball to the right side, and it's 0-2 on Grandal. Russell Westbrook is not a superstar. He's a star. He's a star type player, but not a superstar. So the only superstar I can say that Harden ever played with was Chris Paul. In the second year, Harden had to carry the Rockets to the playoffs. He had to carry the Rockets to the playoffs. The second year, Chris Paul got hurt. He had to carry the Rockets to the fifth seed. He had to carry the Rockets. Harden had to carry the Rockets. He had to literally carry them. Ah, shit. My shit finna go out. Yep, my stuff finna go out, y'all. My stuff finna go out. My stuff's going slow. Yep. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna leave the studio. I'm back, guys. My bad. My internet went out, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm ready. And who we got? They didn't score. The White Sox didn't score that.
Who just did?
And we got Spencer Torkelson at the plate for the White Sox. My bad, y'all. I'm back.
So they didn't take it home forward.
And that is so Lucas Giolito went out of the game. But yeah, Damien, Damien, I'm saying, man, like Damien, you gotta get better, man. You can't get away with all them passes, Damien. You had Robert Ory, and you said you put Robert Ory in this category. Go back and look at the players he all teamed up with to win that champ. 7 rings. And we got a high fly ball, shallow right. So here we go. We got, who is this? That is a ground ball, hit foul. That is Barnhart, Tucker Barnhart. But go back, Damien, and look at the people that Robert Ory teamed up with. Look at the people he teamed up with. And I mean, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. But go back and look at the people he played with. And you said it wasn't to win something. And we got a ground ball to the shortstop right there. And that is out. And that was Garcia right there. That is a 1-2-3 fifth inning. We going to the 6th inning. It's always going to be hard, man. Nothing's going to be easy. You said it wasn't easy. It wasn't hard. But yeah, everything is always going to be hard, bro, no matter what you do. It's not, you think they had an easy road to a championship? They didn't. They'll tell you, the players will tell you, they didn't have an easy road to a championship. I didn't have an easy road leading my little football guys to a Super Bowl. Nothing is never going to be easy. But look at the people that Robert Ory has teamed up with. Keem Olajuwon. He had Keem Olajuwon. Clyde Drexler. Robert Ory. Shaq, Kobe. Robert Ory. Tim Duncan. Manu Ginobili. Tony Parker. All superstar guys that he won his championships with. All superstar guys as a role player that he won his championships with. Facts are cool. Michael Jordan, greatest player of all time, was the engine to make the team go in Chicago. But he still has Scottie Pippen on his side, who's one of the greatest defending players. He still had John Paxson. Horace Grant helped him out. Dang it. You got to come on, man. Oh,
In the Chicago lineup, Leori Garcia will lead.
so we got Leori Garcia will lead off for the Chicago White Sox.
Get out of that little bit of a messy.
And this is Hutchinson on the mountain. And Leori Garcia, that is a great diving play by the first baseman by Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson. Boston is up 4-3. Okay. Yeah, tell him, Key, he not winning this battle. Damian not winning this. Tell him, Key, Damian not winning this battle. At about 2:15, I believe. And I will be up. I'm them out at the plate. 2-0 count. And Josh Harrison grounds it to the third base line, and that is a foul ball for Josh Harrison.
I'll say this about the team. We've seen two exceptional plays today. I think it would be a sign that you're going to see more and more of that with this group. The newcomers, what they have with experience, and those that have been there.
And we got another foul ball by Josh Harrison.
Constantly trying to tell the pitchers, don't be afraid of contact.
And we got a pop-up by Josh Harrison. Hold on, let me go on ESPN. Stop and come. And we got a catch right there by Javier Baez. He said Rangers had what you mean? Oh yeah. Fuck.
Down 3-0, but still very much in this game. So you really got to grind it out.
do that. You gotta click out.
My bad. That's Key. Key is getting ready to do her stream.
It's just like when he was in the jam, second and third.
Key is getting ready to kind of do a stream of Phillies.
In the dugout, you can't score
And
on
we
the
got Andrew Vaughn
Vaughn fouls it back.
fouls it back.
3-2 now to Andrew Vaughn, who was fourth among American League rookies in doubles a year ago. Grounded out and flown out to center.
Oh, let me go back to the thumbnail I originally had on. My bad. Right there. So let me put the
There's the payoff from Hutchison.
score.
Fouled away.
That is foul ball by Andrew Vaughn.
We saw that last inning. Then it's Sosa.
Yep. So y'all playing the Blue Jays? The Blue Jays gonna be a good team, bro. Yeah, the Blue Jays gonna be a good team. Man, here we go. Oh, that's a good catch right there.
Bottom of the sixth, Robbie Grossman against Kyle Crick.
And Kyle Crick throws at Grossman, and Grossman is hit by the pitch, so he will start off with the leadoff runner on base in the 6th inning.
Maybe that'll be the igniter right there, Jimmy. You see this breaking ball, slider, just keeps tailing.
Yeah, he hits him on the shirt.
I'll be doing a good job of getting out of the way. I don't know if that ball actually hit him, but they won the first.
But it hit him on the shirt. But like I say, it got the shirt. But I think you should let that slide. If the ball completely hits him, I'm okay with that. But not the shirt. Shirt should count as a hit batter. The shirt is part of the body, but it shouldn't count as a hit batter. So here we go. We got Austin Meadows at the and that is ball number 1 for Kyle Crick. And that's strike number 1 to Crick to Austin Meadows.
That is as much the catcher as it is the pitcher in those pitches. Randall's a better guy who's been able to do that.
Yeah, and he's going to trust his veteran catcher. This is not the case where.
And that's a throw over to first base. Right there. All 3 White Sox runs.
Stolen base. Yeah. A lot of teams have grown on Yasmani Grandal.
You could look. Crick, it's got a high leg kick. That's why he's throwing over the first all the time.
And we got
A 3-year, $24 million contract at the end of November.
this is Kendall Graveman, the ex-Houston Astros in the game with 2 men on. Austin Meadows, and you got Roby Grossman on. So we got Jammer Candelario at the plate. Last time he hit a fly ball to right center field. Almost hit it off the wall, but it was great chase down by Luis Robert. And Javi Baez just missed a home run over the left field fence. And we got a pitch up in the strikes, up out of the strike zone by Kendall Graveman for ball number 1.
They took over Arizona as well.
It almost feels like somebody on the PGA Tour. You can go in the Golf Hall of Fame and still be participating in the sport.
And we got a step off the mountain, off the plate by Esmani Grandal.
Obviously, the manager being called out, the umpire, something happened here.
Something is going on.
It's called a pitch comp system, where the catcher can give on his wristband electronic messages to the pitcher in terms of what pitch he wants.
Supposed to speed game up, right?
Yeah.
Anybody got a AAA battery?
Remember when you used to pay cash at the grocery store and you never had to worry about the guy in front of you because he threw out some cash, got some change, and left? So now you got the cash lady sitting there, hold on, we got a computer problem. There's the earpiece worn by Yasmani Grandal. He's not part of our telecast, but he is able to type in the messages needed for Kendall Brady. Got it fixed.
And 1-0 pitch. And that is a strike fastball right there on the corner to Jammer Candelario. That is 1-1 for Kendall Gray. Candelario for the White Sox.
Already it was under 2.
And a 2 foul ball, 2-2 to Jammer Candelario.
So far, it's a 1-out double from Jonathan Scope in the second.
So Tigers has just 1 hit.
Detroit is going to have to make the most of their opportunity. Base runners early.
When you get runners out, with nobody out and 1 out, the probability of scoring run.
Back.
And that's fouled away by Jammer Candelario.
Can't really put that ball in play hard. Some can, but in general, there's not like a very proficient with fouling it up.
And we got 2-2 count on Candelario. That is ball number 3. Low. That's a good spot to put it at. But good eye by Jammer Candelario.
We clearly saw that it's off the play. It's all baseball off the line.
And we got 3-2 count. Big pitch for Grayman and Candelario. And that is a swing over the middle, and that will be the first run of the season for the Tigers. Robbie Grossman comes home and score, and that is a base hit by Jimmer Candelario right there to put the Tigers on the board. And Brian Meadows will go to third base right there. Good job by Jimmer Candelario. And he throws it right there in the wheelhouse of Candelario. He hits it right back up the middle. And Robbie Grossman comes from second and scores. And Brian Meadows goes to third base with just one out to go. And here goes Miguel Cabrera right here. A chance to add on another run or put a 3-3 spot on the board. And there goes Candelario getting a look at first base. But Miguel Cabrera is a ground ball candidate, so hey. First base. And we got a 1-0 count. For Miguel Cabrera. And Cabrera grounds it into short. That will be a throwaway right there. And Miguel Cabrera will reach right there. And that will bring home the second run of the game for the Tigers right there. They're going to count Cabrera out. So that must be runner interference by Jammer.
You'll see this call very seldom.
He's allowed to go to the base. Don't see that.
That wasn't a good call. That wasn't a good call, man.
It's interesting. You could go on the opposite side of the bag and get tagged out. If you're trying to steal it like this, you can't do it in that regard. He was called out, as was Cabrera.
All right, so it is what it is. They need to review that, but I think that's the right call. I think that's a hard nothing to do with the throw. That had nothing to do with the throw. You should have made a better throw.
umpire will announce the and then they will announce to the crowd what the decision.
Here we go. We got AJ Pollock. That is ball number one to AJ Pollock right there. He has I think, couple of hits in this game for AJ Pollock.
I talked to Tim Anderson before the game today, and so don't see it for the first couple.
In the seventh inning, 3-1 White Sox. AJ Pollock has one of those base hits, and there goes another base hit to right field by AJ Pollock right there. And he reaches on base. That's his second straight time he reaches on base by AJ Pollock.
He's on the 10-day IL. Anderson serving the suspension. Starting left side of the infield, and then we had mentioned Eric Crochet out for the year, and Ryan Burr, valuable member of their bullpen, is out to start the season. He's on the IL. Anderson, Moncada, a big part of their lineup every day. You know that Anderson will be their leadoff man. But Pollock doing a great job.
And we got Luis Robert at the plate. And that is strike number one to Luis Robert.
93 wins, the most since 2005. They were able to win the division, even though Luis Robert batting now
3 for 2 with a double and a single for Luis Robert. He has an RBI double. And that is strike number one, a swing and a miss by Luis Robert.
A couple of key players that are on the IL for a long time. I gotta imagine, you know, this third night, as a manager, you're probably just got that back in your mind.
And a throw to first base.
Inclement weather, and try to protect them a little bit.
Yeah, the other part of this, you have to protect some more than others, or some less than others. Too. Some guys are notoriously they get hurt in that weather. So,
And we got 0-2 pitch bounced on the left side. That is a strike. Ball number one.
but it doesn't happen that way.
Right.
I think some will push through it. Cautious. I do think they're.
And we got the 1-2 pitch to Luis Robert. And that is a ground ball. That is a foul ball by Luis Robert right there.
Yeah, it sounds like a technicality, but you can't run for it. That's what that hip flexor strain. There's no driving down the baseline.
And if you continue, does it turn into something much bigger?
And we got the 1-2 count to Robert coming up. And that is a hit. That is a smash to right there. And we got Jose Abreu. And that is ball. That is strike number one on the foul pitch by Jose.
Well, on MLB, the video game, they're not listed as a first baseman or a second baseman. Scope's a first baseman and Torkelson's a third baseman. What's wrong with the game? I was losing it.
And here we go. We got strike ball number one to Jose Abreu. And we got a 1-1 count to Abreu, and that is strike number two. A 1-2 count to Abreu. Jose Abreu. That is a strikeout. I'm close as I'm could. I'm close as I'm could to it, boss. Say what? And we got
Trevor Thompson, I'm Matt Shepard, and Petrie.
Kendall Graveman back on the mountain. Jonathan Scope at the plate. He had a double in the second inning.
Crowd's been fantastic, ready to erupt. Maybe Jonathan Scope can get it started here in the seventh. He leads off on by Keel Badoo and Spencer Torkelson.
And that goes ball number one to for Kendall Graveman.
See pressure on the White Sox really slow things down. The Tigers pressure them into making mistakes. To get guys out.
And we got a foul ball by Jonathan Scope, 1-1.
He doubled in the second, but was stranded there. The other was a Jamer Candelario on the icing. One run for the White Sox in the first, two in the second. Detroit's run.
And we got a ground ball to the shortstop, Garcia, and he takes care of out number one of Jonathan Scope. It is out number one for Jonathan Scope. A little commercial thing.
Get out of the field.
Yeah, Yogi said it best. It's getting later earlier around here.
And we got Keel Badoo.
Chicago against the Keel Badoo. It was a strike one. Yeah, the rookie third baseman Jake Berger up on the grass at third base, the only defender on the left side.
And we got strike number two for Keel Badoo on Kendall Graveman. Since he gave up the run, looked like it made him pissed him off a little bit more. But here we go. Let's see, can Keel Badoo adjust? And he pops it up to the left side of the infield. That is Garcia under it, and that is out number two right there for Lurie Garcia.
Spencer Torkelson.
So
The Arizona State record with
Spencer Torkelson
at ASU compared to the great Barry Bonds at ASU. Certainly going to go down in their folklore as one of the best baseball players that ever played. They were good.
And here we go. We got Torkelson. That is ball number one to Spencer Torkelson. I think he's 0 for 2 right here.
Torkelson's the fourth Sun Devil to ever be drafted.
And that's strike number two on the outside left corner for Torkelson. And Kendall Graveman, the ex-Astro, who went to the World Series last year with the Astros, 19 pitches, 1 run for Kendall Graveman. And 1-2, and that is strikeout looking on Spencer Torkelson. And we will head to the 8th inning. 1-2-3 inning by Kendall Graveman as Monty Grandal leads it off for the White Sox. And here we go. We got Barnes. This is Jacob Barnes for the Tigers. Coming out to pitch the bottom of the top of the eighth.
Milwaukee, Kansas City, the Angels, and some Blue Jays a year ago, formerly the Brewers' 14th round pick in 2011. He will face the number 4, 5, and 6 hitters here in the Chicago area.
And we got Asmani Grandal, a bat on his left side for the first time.
Big league experience, so important for AJ Hinch coming out of that bullpen. We saw Hutchison get out of that jam there.
And that is strike number 1 on Asmani Grandal.
Barnes needs to keep it right where it is.
Well, AJ's not unique. There's a lot of pitching staffs that are trying.
And that is ball number 2. Ball number 1 for Asmani Grandal. This is Jacob Barnes pitching. And it's 3-1. Basically, with 2 outs. And that is ball number 2 to Asmani Grandal.
Behind it, count 2-1 to Grandal.
And it's 3-1 to Grandal.
Kind of a unique situation for first because of the Andrew Chafin injury. Jimmy said he's good insurance force, he's got good stuff, big league experience, and get lefties out.
And that's 3-2 to Grandal. Then we got Eloy Amid on deck. He had the first run of the White Sox season driven in with a base hit over the middle in the first inning against Eduardo Rodriguez. So Badu right there. Wait. One down. So they both went for.
Wasn't it selling point today? He was trying it up so quickly that he never really got into his rhythm.
Eloy Amidez takes strike number 1 for Eloy Amidez.
27 second. That's why the pitch count was climbing quickly for Eduardo Rodriguez.
Yeah, he just off the plate did that, get a lot of calls. But still, you gotta adjust.
And we got one. Ball number 1, strike number 1. And that goes a ground ball to short. He goes Javier Baez, throws out Eloy Jimenez. And that is out number 2 for the White Sox, for the Tigers. So it's 2 outs for Jacob Barnes.
Because the cool weather, he probably wasn't really busting down there, but Baez had to get rid of that ball quickly, and he did that. A little drizzle down there. Such a huge difference for pitchers. You've got a defense you trust behind it.
And we got Leury Garcia. And, ooh, that is ball number 1 right there on the inside for Leury Garcia.
On a regular basis, there's got to be a massive change for him. Candelario, Baez, Stowe.
And so here we go.
In the outfield.
And we got a foul ball by Leury Garcia.
You know, it's about, and I have the wrong runner there, folks. I apologize for that. That was Eli Jimenez running down first, not Luis Robert. But to your point.
We head to the bottom of the 8th.
Pitches to get through his Tigers debut.
So here we go. We got strike number 1 right there to Robbie Grossman, the switch hitter.
Still willing to take that pitch all the way. Go deeper in the count. 6 pitches. Make him throw the ball over the plate.
And we got a pitch that is lined right into right center, and that is a base hit by Robbie Grossman right there. Good base hit by Robbie Grossman.
Like this was a little bit off the end of the bat too, but he found a hole out there in front of him and came through and I do it. Right out.
Good time for the home run. So,
Boy, would it ever tie this game? Take it from there.
so they just Giolito. Nice game.
Gotta finish.
And here we go. We got Brian Austin Meadows, who has 2 walks in the game and a flyout for Austin Meadows. And so that he calls time. Bummer calls time. 27 home runs last year for Austin Meadows.
Well, he's walked twice, so he's seen the ball fairly good today.
And that is strike number 1 off Bummer. Right there, swinging and miss off Austin Meadows.
So AJ Hitch could have hit Cardo, Harold Castro.
And we got a walk-off right here by Austin Meadows. So he's going to reset, get back in the batter's box.
He's going to give Austin Meadows an opportunity. Like it.
That was his 2 for 2 in his career against Aaron Butler.
There you go. And AJ probably knows that. They've got all the numbers.
And that is ball number 1 for Austin Meadows off Aaron Bummer right there. So we got Soto. We got Soto in the bullpen pitching. It'll be amazing if the Tigers get the lead right here going into the 9th. The home half of the night. And we got Bummer. And that is a pitch outside. That is ball number 2 right there. 95 mile per hour fastball by Aaron Bummer.
One swing away right now. Tigers game.
And we got Aaron Bummer. And that is ball number 3 for Bummer right here. So here you go. Good patience right there. Brian Austin Meadows is seeing the ball really, really well. And here we go. We got Aaron Bummer. 3-2-2. And that is another walk for Bummer right there. And third of the day for Austin Meadows. And we have Javi Baez coming in the game, coming at the batter's box, who can flip this game to a 4-3 ball game, who can easily flip it to a 4-3 ball game. Easily flip it to a 4-3 ball game. Easily he can flip it.
This is the game right here as we approach the last few outs.
And we got Javier Baez. He's 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. And Bummer has to be careful right here. Within the blink of an eye, this can be a 4-3 ball game right here with Javi Baez right here. The pop he's got in that bat, this can easily be a 4-3 ball game. And Bummer, ooh, and that is strike number 1 right there. Said, what the hell? How we only up 2 now? Hey man, because Kendall Graveman gave up a base hit to Candelario. And we got runners at first and second. Nobody out. Ooh, I'm surprised Javi Baez ain't try to swing and crush that pitch right there. Now he's down 0-2. I'm surprised he ain't try to crush that right there. That was hanging. That was saying Javi Baez hit me up out of the park right there. Javi Baez swings at that. He could probably hit that somewhere far. And that is ball number 1 for Aaron Bummer right there on Baez right there. So he's still up in the count 1-0.
Now 1-2.
1-2, and that's a good cut by Javi Baez right there. So he stays alive in the count. 1-2. With nobody out. I don't believe nobody got out. Let me see right here. I think it's Robbie Grossman is on and Austin Meadows is on. You said the Colts are signing Rodney McLeod. Yeah, it's 1 out. It's 1 out. I believe it's 1 out. And Javi Baez.
Another 1-2.
And that is a base hit for Javi Baez, and that will load the bases up with 1 out for Javi Baez. So that's his first hit as a Detroit Tiger. So right now it's not looking good for the White Sox. And Aaron Bummer, that is a hanging breaking ball, and Javi Baez goes down and shoots it into the left field right there. Now the bases are loaded. And imagine if somehow Detroit Tigers take the lead, imagine how Damian is going to act. Imagine how Damian is going to act on this. And so far we got Jammer Candelario. The switch hitting, he brought home the only RBI. And Candelario at the plate. And that is strike number 1. He helps out Aaron Bummer right there. He helps him out right there. The ball inside. And Candelario brought home the only run for the Detroit Tigers against the ex-Astro Kendall Graveman. Now let's see, can he get a base hit or something right here to score 2 runs? And that is a ball inside right there for Aaron Bummer. Or a gapper. A gapper can score 3 runs. If he hits it into a gap, that's 3 runs right there. And Aaron Bummer. So bases loaded, 1 out. Jammer Candelario is at the plate with a 1-1 count. Double play depth. And that is ball number 2 for Jammer Candelario. Miguel Cabrera is on deck, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Aaron Bummer is down in the count, so Jammer Candelario should get something to hit. He should very much get something to hit right here. He should get a pitch that he likes, that he can handle. And Aaron Bummer with the 1-2 pitch. That is a ball down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. So now a lot of pressure. The pressure is still on Aaron Bummer to make a good pitch to try to get Candelario to chase. Or if you can get him a sacrifice fly, that will be fine. At least you give it up. At least you get an out. But you do give up a run, but you do get an out. It's many things that can come in this scenario. And if you're Jammer Candelario, you're trying to protect. And that is a strikeout. That is a good call. That's a strikeout. A slider on Candelario right there. That's a strikeout. That's good. He should have swung. Tell him, let us start hitting them hangers. I'm telling y'all, that ball hung up in the air. You got to hit it. You were looking for a fastball. You were looking for something to hit. Hey, you got to swing the bat. Hey, Victoria, how you doing? So bases loaded, 1 out still. We got Miguel Cabrera and Tony La Russa is coming out to the mound. I think he's gonna make a pitching change right here. That is to Kyle Hendricks right here. That's to Liam Hendricks. Liam Hendricks.
LaRussa will take the ball from Aaron Bummer. He will give it to his closer. Bases loaded.
Here comes bases loaded. 2 outs. Miguel Cabrera, Liam Hendricks coming for the White Sox. And it's a 4-3 Tigers. It's a 4-3 White Sox lead. My bad, y'all, man. I'm having internet issues. My bad.
He had a slider right there that just did the old
Okay.
spin mode, spin cycle, and stay right all over the plate. So
Let's get out of here with just one, come back and score 200, end of it.
And we got the first baseman at the plate. My bad, y'all. Thank y'all for working with me throughout my internet issues that went down.
High and tight to make it full.
And we got number 30 hits a 3-2 pitch foul. So it's a 4-3 game. So the Detroit Tigers did tie the game up. I don't know who tied the game up. Must be Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera, I think he tied it up. And that is a walk for Soto. So we got the top of the lineup, which is AJ Pollock.
yeah, it's amazing how some guys get the call, some guys don't. And if this guy's had a big day at the plate, you call it. And an RBI single to boot.
And we got AJ Pollock with the double and a single today. And that is a foul down the right field. And we got AJ Pollock grounds into the shortstop. There is one, there is two. That's a double play. And we will head to the mid-ninth. And we got Andrew Vaughn hits a home run. And Spencer Torkelson will come up and bat for the Detroit Tigers. And let's see, can the Tigers walk it off, or will the White Sox win the game? Nah, it's not over with yet. It got one more inning. If the White Sox can get 3 outs without the Tigers scoring, the game is over. But like I said, I appreciate you guys from working with me pretty much. From working with me, man. I pretty much. And here we go. We got Liam Hendricks pitching to Targleton, and he gets strike number 1 for Targleton, Spencer Targleton, and that is 0-1 on Torkelson. And that is ball number 1 for Liam Hendricks on Torkelton.
These are times like this.
And we got Liam Hendricks.
I've shown a lot of bad pitches myself. Sometimes your lead up back, it's the right thing to do.
And that is strike number 2 to Spencer Torkelson right there.
Just 7 walks and 113 strikeouts. You know, and yet he can get, a lot of 3-2 counts. He seems to find a real joy pitch when he has to. There's the 1-2.
And that is 2-2.
Second straight season, he won that award. Led the league in saves, led the league in whip.
It's express.
And we got Torkelton with the 2-2 count. And that is a strikeout. Liam Hendricks blows him away, out number 1. So Miguel Cabrera did tie the game up at 3 apiece. And Liam Hendricks gets Torkelson to chase a pitch up. So he will, so far right now, have an 0-for-4 day.
There's Eric Haas.
So we got Eric Haas right here. And that is ball number 1 for Eric Haas.
There's times where you just gotta. I've said I'm gonna take 2 strikes before I go up there swinging first pitch.
And we got Eric Haas at the plate.
2 strikes.
And that is ball number 2 to Eric Haas for Liam Hendricks.
This is the guy really you want to swing at early if you get a good pitch.
Haas in the top 10 among American League rookies a year ago in a lot of power categories.
And that is strike number 1 right there from Eric Haas. 98 right there for Kendall Gray for Liam Hendricks.
We didn't get wild for so.
That one you got to do a better job.
And strike over the middle by Eric Haas right there. He's just looking so far. And it is 2-2 for Eric Haas for the closer for the White Sox, Liam Hendricks. 2-2 pitch coming. Strike. Ooh, I thought that looked pretty good right there to be a strikeout right there. So it is 3-2. Even some of the toughest pitches when they look good. Hey, telling you. And here we go. And that is a foul ball by Eric Haas. Eric Haas.
He's seen a lot of fastballs here, so he should have a time.
You got to get set. You got to let it travel a little deeper. Try to get that slider.
That's just it. 3-2. He might throw the breaking ball here. I doubt it.
And here we go. Eric Haas, and he swings and chases a pitch out of the strike zone, but he fouls it away, so he stays alive. And that home run by Andrew Vaughn Could tag a loss on Soto right there.
Here we go.
Yeah, base.
And Eric Haas, that is a pitch to left field, and that will be gone. Eric Haas tied the game, ties this ball game up at 4 apiece. That is a blown save by Liam Hendricks right there, and what a shot to left field by Eric Haas, the catcher, right there ties this game up at 4 apiece. A home run by Eric Haas counters the Andrew Vaughn home run. So the blown save right there by Liam Hendricks. So I think that's 3 runs off Liam Hendricks. Well, really the other 2 don't count on him. That counts on